going through the school year with you this year. A couple different things about me is I am originally from Eveleth, Minnesota, a small town 45 minutes north of Duluth. I am a Bemidji State graduate, class of 2016. This is my 5th year teaching at MCC. A couple different things we will talk about going through 2nd grade are what kind of subjects we'll be covering, our classroom contract, and our classroom management, the library procedures for this year, accelerated reader, what kind of homework we'll have, some different pandemic procedures that we will be covering in 2nd grade, as well as some different ways for you to contact me if you ever need. Some of the different subjects we'll be covering this year will be reading. We will be doing a weekly assessment on Fridays. We'll be going over math and writing, which will cover letter writing, journaling, and handwriting. We'll be doing grammar, science, social studies, and then we'll have spelling, of course, and then spelling we'll have a pre-test on Wednesday. If you pass the pre-test on Wednesday, you will take the bonus test on Friday. If you do not get 100% on the pre-test, you will take it again on Friday. Our classroom contract is a class-made set of guidelines that we like to follow, and they, for the most part, always line up to these below. To listen to all adults and classmates, use inside voices inside the school building, be respectful and polite to everyone at all times, and completing your work in a neat and timely manner. We'll be using the stoplight system for our classroom management. Every day we are going to start over fresh on a green day, meaning we are ready to learn, we are doing what's expected of us. If a student is having some behaviors, I will politely and very nicely remind them and give them a warning. If the behavior continues, they will move their pin down to a yellow day, where it tells them to make better choices. If the behavior continues, they will move their pin to a red, which means that I will be contacting the parents about the behavior, and the student will be removed from an activity at the end of the day, and will re-enter at a later time. And then if the student is on a green day and is going above and beyond in what is asked of them, they will move their pin up to a blue day. Along with our classroom stoplight system, we have a couple different reward systems as well, being blue day tickets. So if a student earns a blue day and keeps that blue day all day, they will get to pick from a blue day ticket folder, which is a lot of different rewards of the student choices, such as extra iPad or computer time, lunch with a friend or a teacher, show and tell, brain break picker, smartboard helper, working on the floor, going shoeless, wearing pajamas, lots of different things for the students to choose. Then also we will do raffle tickets. So for every day a student gets a green day, they will be able to put 1 ticket into the jar, so they can earn up to 5 tickets for the week. At the end of the week, I will pull one out for the student to go to a prize box out of my cupboard. Your take-home folder this year is going to have a left at home side and a right back to school. Right back to school side is going to cover all the papers that need to come right back to school for me to see, such as homework, anything that needs a signature, order forms of any kind. Left at homes are going to be papers that I have already seen and corrected and do not need to come back to school. Inside your folder or binder as well is going to be a book it calendar. A book it calendar is if you read 200 minutes in a month, you will get a ticket for a free personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut. The monthly calendar will have important dates such as no schools, birthdays, and different holidays. That is also the calendar that they will color in their day, just like they had in first grade and in kindergarten. And then on math facts so that you can see what level they are on as we progress through 2nd grade. Sorry about that. Library. will be a little bit different this year as well because we will need to quarantine books in between use. So on Mondays, for the students will pick about 5 to 6 books to keep in their desk for the week. We are going to return these books on Thursdays, and we will use Sora, the reading app, their online reading app, on Fridays when needed. And for home use, students will take home about 3 books on Fridays for them to read at home over the weekend and throughout the week. These books will be returned when they are finished or on Thursday so that we can have them sit overnight, put back on the shelf for everyone to pick from again on Friday. Library will go hand in hand with Accelerated Reader or AR. Every book in my library has an AR test for the students to test on. They have opportunities to take these tests and earn points, and then we have point clubs in second grade where they are the 25-point club, the 50, 75, 100 points, and so on. Every time the student makes a new AR point club, they will choose from the book box and have a book of their own to take home and keep. Some different homeworks that we'll be doing this year are math homework. The students will have an opportunity to finish their math homework in class. If they don't finish it, they'll take it home and return it the next day. Reading fluency will be a homework that the student will need adult or older brother, sister help at home completing. And then AR reading, which will go with your Book It calendar as well. So if you AR read at home and you put it on your calendar for your Book It certificate. I also use Homeworkopoly in class, which is like a giant Monopoly board. Every time if the student returns math homework every day, they will get 1 roll of a dice to move their pin around the board. And if they return reading homework all 5 days, they'll get another roll. So they can have up to 2 rolls of the dice to move their pin and go and earn different rewards and prizes on the Homeworkopoly board as well. If you could take a moment here as well and pause the video and sign up for our classroom remind. Our remind will send out important dates when book orders are due, and a great way for us to communicate as they'll come right to my phone and I will see it completely. You just need to text the code at Viking1102 to the number 81010 and you'll be all set to go and we can communicate back and forth that way. Some different pandemic procedures that we would like you to know about and help reinforce at home would be the students wearing face masks to school. We want to remind you that also that if the student forgets one, we do have extras here that we are able to provide. We will be social distancing in class, in the hallways, and outside as much as possible. Lots of hand washing and hand sanitizer breaks in between. Entering school is one that if you could help reinforce at home this first week or 2 of school, reminding the students that when they get to school after their temperature, they come right to the classroom. They do not stop at their lockers. I will dismiss by color groups to go out to their lockers and put things away so that we can social distance and keep them apart as much as we can. There is also a parent guide that you can use as a reference on the MCC Schools website. Sorry, not the Facebook, on the website. There is a parent guide to answer any questions that you may have. And then just some different ways to contact me is through my school email. I have my email up all day. I will check it and get back to you as frequently as I can. The phone number is for here at the Viking School. And I also have a classroom Facebook page where I will be posting pictures and different updates throughout the year for you to share, look at, all that fun stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Please contact me if you have any questions or concerns at all. I cannot wait for the school year to start, and I'll see you all soon.